Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 7th. I figured out the day. How you guys doing this morning? This beautiful, glorious morning that God has allowed us to see one more again. How you doing? How you doing? If you don't know who I am, you should know by now if you watch this channel on a regular. But if you are here and new for the very first time, my name is CC. I am a fashion content influencer for plus size women, but just for women, period. I hope you all are doing all right. I see somebody left a comment on one of my videos. I hope y'all doing okay. I am doing well. I cannot complain. God is good to me. I have had my moments. I am still in grief mode. But you all, I almost bought a house on this street, right on this block over here. I didn't like it. I didn't care for, the basement was not finished. That's why I like the upstairs, the kitchen and living room, but I like my house, the house I bought. I like it much better. But anyway, I don't even think they've sold that house. I need to look it up. But I have my moments that I am sad. It is hard to get someone out of your system that you have been with for almost 9 months. It has not been easy. However, I think what makes it easy is that I know that I didn't do anything wrong, and I know that I gave the best of me, and I know that with the last relationship too. But the moment you, the moment you start asking these motherfuckers to do something for you and with you, the moment you start telling them that you're not gonna just be somebody that they don't have to take out, or they don't have to do this, or they don't have to do that, then it becomes an issue. And that's what that's kind of what happened. I will say this again to the men who are looking at this video. You all like to attack me when I talk about men, but you all attack because it's true, and a hit dog will holler. And it speaks volumes to your character, what type of man you are. It has nothing to do with CC. I wish men would stop telling a woman after you have slept with her for 9 months, almost a year, you just in your feelings. You caught feelings. What was I supposed to catch? What was I supposed to catch? Because that's always confusing to me when a man says that to a woman that he has laid with, a woman that he has pillow talk with, a woman that he did freaky stuff with, and now you're wrong because you have feelings. If you don't have some type of feelings for me after 9 months of sleeping with me, okay. But it sounds real stupid to even say to a woman, you call feelings. What are we supposed to catch? What are we supposed to catch? I mean, what way do you all want us to treat you? I'm just curious. I would love for the men to respond on this video when you say to a woman, you call feelings. What I wasn't supposed to catch feelings? I wasn't supposed to feel nothing for you? I wasn't supposed to like you? I wasn't supposed to treat you good? I wasn't supposed to, be the nourisher in this relationship? I'm confused. What do you mean? that's always puzzling to me, you know. But you all only use that against us when we start to tell you how we feel about something, you know. And I'm the type of person, I can ignore you. I can step back from you. I can leave you alone. But I'm not just the type of person that I'm going to let you keep doing stuff to me and I don't tell you, look, I don't like this. You know, this is not working for me. I'm bored. I'm lonely. This relationship is boring. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. I mean, sex is sex. Sex is wonderful. Sex is great. Everybody likes sex for the most part, I think. Everybody likes sex. We enjoy sex. But what else? If you and I are having sex and we have decided that we're going to be friends. I have friends, male friends, that I have never touched in an intimate way other than a hug, other than being there when their mother died, their sibling died. I have a friend, a male friend. I've been knowing him almost, Christopher is 16. So I worked at the university for 14. And he just retired after working there for 40 years. So I've known him over 20 some years. Maybe longer than that. Maybe. And it's never been no kissing, no hugging. Even when his mother died, even when his brother died, I went to both funerals. I didn't attend the other brother's funeral, but I went to his mother's funeral. I went to his brother's funeral. This man and I have never had any type of physical contact other than me going to his mother's funeral, his brother's funeral, taking him a card with money, offering my condolences, being there for him, supporting him. We have never been intimate. And he has done, and he has did more for me than any man that I've been in a relationship with. Now, most of you all will say, well, why you ain't get with him? Because he's married. He's married. And he's been married a very, 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 very long time. And we don't talk about his wife. I know who she is. I met her. I've met her twice. She knows who I am. I mean, nothing. He's never tried to hit on me. He's never tried to. We worked together for years. You know, who is this? Angela Smith. I don't know who that is. We worked together for years. And we just always been, you know, you know, really good friends, you know. And he never asked me for nothing. When I tell y'all nothing, I mean nothing. But when I tell you that if I call him and I tell him that I need him, he is there for me. He is there for me. When I bought this house, or was in the process of buying this house, I called him up and I told him, I said, I'm buying me a house. He was like, what? I was like, yes. He was like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. Because, again, he remembered when I moved in this apartment. Now, that was 18 years ago, right? He was there when I moved in this apartment. This is how long I've been knowing him. And my hand to God, this man has never, ever tried to get in my pants. Never. And when I told him I was buying this house, he said, let me know what you need. I said, okay. I said, because he's been a homeowner for years, over 30 some years. So he said, let me tell you the first thing you need to do. You need to change the locks on the front and the back of the house, because you don't want whoever you buying the house from, you don't know how many people got keys. He said, that's the first thing you need to do. So I said, okay. He said, now, the guy that I've been seeing told me that he was going to do that. Never showed up to do it. Never showed up to do it. So anyway, the day that I closed was on a Friday. On Saturday, he met me at my house. My guy, the guy I've been seeing for the last 9 months, I thought he was going to be at my house. He was going to come outside of my family and my friend. He told me he was kicking it with his friends. How you kicking it with your friends and you knew that I closed on this house? You should have been at my door on Friday night saying, come on, let's go celebrate. Let me take you to dinner and celebrate. You should have brought me some flowers. Let's celebrate. So Saturday, when everybody came over to the house, my mom, my sister, her children, came over to the house. My friend came too. He said, you at the house? He called me. He said, you at your house? I said, we getting ready to go to the house now, because I actually wasn't supposed to get the keys until Tuesday. But the realtor called and said they got everything out the house. Everything is in, the water heater, everything. The keys, let me give you the lockbox code so you can get your keys. I said, oh, I can get the keys today? She was like, yes, okay, great. So I called. He called me and I said, I'm supposed to get the keys. I said, actually, the realtor just called me and I'm gonna get the keys. He said, well, how long, when you gonna be over there? I said, about in an hour. And so he was like, okay, I'm gonna meet you over there. So he met me over there. And he came with my family. And I'm sorry, you all, I'm just having a moment. So he came over and he was like looking at the locks and stuff. And so he was like, yeah, he was like, you gonna need some new locks. He said, so I tell you what, he said, tomorrow meet me at Lowe's on 83rd at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, okay. So I got up, I went to Lowe's to meet him. I had told you all I spent $550 that day in Lowe's. So we bought the locks. I told him, I said, I'm gonna need to put a fence up. We bought the panels for the fence. He sealed all 4 sides. One side of my fence is still not up because we're gonna put a different fence there. And so we bought the wood, the panels, we bought the locks, we bought the security thing that we needed, the security thing that I want to put on the back of the house. I said, I want to have this fence up before I move in. I said, because I don't feel comfortable moving in the house and I don't have no fence up. He said, I got you. He put the fence up before I moved in. He changed my locks before I moved in. One of the videos that I was going to show y'all, it shows him putting the locks in, but I took it down because it shows the front of the house. And he did it all. He's going to paint my house before my housewarming party. He's going to paint my house. I couldn't ask for a better friend. me is that I've known this guy since high school. Although we did not talk for 13 years, but I've known him since high school. I'm not a stranger. I'm not somebody that he don't know. We were kids in high school. We were friends. I've known him 35 years. And today, May 8th, is the anniversary of my grandparents' murder. It happened May 8th, 1986. Today is the anniversary because it happened the Wednesday. Actually, tomorrow, today is the 7th, so tomorrow's the 8th. So it happened May 8th, 1986. Will be 38 years that my grandparents were savagely murdered in their home. I was 16. Part of my depression and part of my sadness sometimes, a lot of times, is because I think about that. And I don't share that with a whole lot of people because people don't understand it and people don't really know what to say when you tell them this story, because it's a hell of a story. But I said that to talk about them. I said that to say that we are not strangers. And I guess for me, because we did not talk for 13 years, I guess for me, I would think, in my mind, when he came back in my life and we started back talking after last summer, I was doing everything I could. I was doing everything I could so that we would never be back here again. And I questioned myself and I asked myself, what the fuck happened? Like, you know me and you don't want to do simple things for me, like put on a license plate on the car? How you didn't show up for me? How you was not there? How you was not at my door saying, let me take you to dinner? Let's celebrate. You bought a house with some flowers. I don't understand. And for the stupid MFs that got on here and said, oh, well, he just wasn't that into you. Well, you don't spend 9 months with somebody and not be into them. Even if you just want what you want. So it makes me question, where's his character and where's his heart? And I told a girlfriend of mine yesterday, I said, I just think that his heart is black. You know. And I really believe that. I really believe that his heart is just black. It's just cold, because you can't tell me that as much time that he and I spent together that you just I don't know. I mean, I have female friends who one of my female friends from high school that I've known a long time, she sent me $100 the day I closed. She Zelled me $100. I ain't never slept with her. So I don't know. I'm just very, I don't know what type of person, I don't know what type of man he is. I don't know. It makes me just question everything. It makes me question all the shit that he said. You know, it it makes me question it. I care about you. I would, you know, I remember everything he said. You know, when we had because we've had some little issues, and he said, you know, I promise you, I'll never ever make you feel like that again. I mean, I can go back and I can read the text. You know, and then to turn around and tell me how many people he has, whatever he did in his past, like he was like saying, you know, so what? You know, I've been with you for 9 months. So what? You know, I fucked a lot of people. You know, it was so dismissive, and it hurt me to my soul. It just hurt me to my soul, and I was like, who are you? Who I've been with for the last 9 months? You know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the sad part for me. You know, the part about, you know, I care about you so much. I would do anything for you. I would give you the world. You said it to me that my 15-year-old son, you got a 15-year-old son over there, he could put your driver's license plates on. Like, what? My son, you know, he don't even, it's a lot of things Chris know how to do. It's a lot of things Chris don't know how to do. He doesn't have a father in his life, unfortunately, to show him how to do those manly things that, you know, men do with their sons, teaching them how to do this, teaching them how to do that. I have put Christopher around men that are showing him, like my friend, you know, he was like, Christopher can come with me, you know, I'll show him how to do this, I'll show him how to do that. You know, I want Christopher to know how to do things, you know. I want him to know how to do things. I don't want him to be that man that can't fix or change a light bulb. He get a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. And I'm just so disappointed. I'm just so disappointed. I don't even know now. Keep getting this scratchiness in my throat. I don't even know now if I'm hurt. You know, I just don't even know. I don't even know if I'm hurt. I'm just so disappointed. So tight in here. And they park so crazy. Man, I'm here really early. Y'all, I need to go punch in. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. My throat. I ate some candy last night. It's like the sugar got caught in my throat. I'm still coughing. So anyway, I said that after today, I'm not going to talk about it no more. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it no more. It's hard, but I'm not going to talk about it no more. The other thing I wanted to talk to you all about, I don't know where you guys live, but here in Chicago, we're having a lot of protesters, a lot of protesting going on. It's a lot. So we got that going on. Another thing I wanted to tell you all, I saw on Inside Edition yesterday, because I got off early yesterday. There was a little girl that was in the elevator with these other kids, and she put her hand up on the elevator door, and when the elevator opened, her arm got caught in the elevator. Now they're suing the hotel or the elevator people or whatever. So my mother was like, why would she let her stand there with her arm on the door? I said, kids be having their hands on the door or whatever. I was like, no, she needs to stand back, which that is true. But they did find that there was a gap on the side of the elevator door. So they gonna win, because she had this big gash in her arm right here in her wrist. She had like 18 stitches. And had somebody not been standing there and had their foot on their door, pushing the door, they went and got some type of baby lotion or something like that and put that to grease it so they could pull her arm. Moral of the story, this goes for you, for me, everybody. Don't put your hand up on the elevator door. Step back from the elevator if you can. Just step back. I've never cared for elevators too much, and I'm telling you something else I don't care for: escalators. Christopher almost fell down an escalator, and I'll never forget, it was two white girls, young white girls coming up, and their faces was beet red. And they was like, it's okay, buddy, it's okay, it's okay. He almost fell. But I had him. I had grabbed him, and I was holding on to him. I had him. And ever since he had that experience, he don't go down escalators. I'm not too fond of escalators myself. So be careful of riding those escalators and getting on elevators, and stand back. So yeah, that was pretty scary. I'm gonna go make this phone call, because I don't know who this person was that just called me, but somebody just called me from work. So I want to go call this person back and see who this is. So you all have a great day. Please be safe. Please be safe. Be safe. Please pay attention to your surroundings. And you all have a blessed Tuesday. It is May 7th. I got the date right. 2024. All right, you all. Bye. Mwah.